Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. Luis Toribio was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Rockies defeated Miami 6-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-4. Buford Browning had a total of 6 base hits as Atlanta downed the Phillies 13-12. Carlos Sepulveda sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 8-0. The Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-0. Ethan Hankins pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 5-1. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 2-0. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-0. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 8-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-2.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Rodney Manouche was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Diamondbacks past the Mets 12-3. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Diamondbacks are atop the NL West, while the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. As of right now, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. The Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they stole a walk-off win in extras against the Giants 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Giants are 4th in the division. The Phillies held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-0. As of today, the Phillies are in 1st place in the NL East, while the Braves are atop the division.
Inside the Show with
That's you with that big
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Vince Holbert got win number 1 on the year as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 2-1. It was their 7th win in a row. The San Francisco Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-5. The San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the Arizona Diamondbacks as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 7-2. The Padres
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, J.J. Mayer earned the third W of his season as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants, 5-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 15-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 5-4. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. The Philadelphia Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 6-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. The Rays smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-5. Manuel Aparicio grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 5-1.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Diamondbacks completed a 3-game series sweep as they dismantled the Giants 8-2. In the standings, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West division, and the Diamondbacks are atop the division. Rod Hennessy got his 2nd W of the season, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego 5-4. As of right now, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-6. The Padres got 11 hits overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. Sean Vaccaro collected win number 3 this year, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 3-0. Jerome Cole drove in 3, helping lead the Pirates to victory over the Nationals 7-2. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-1. The Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. The White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. The Toronto Blue Jays
Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-5. The Miami Marlins totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-0. The Washington Nationals snapped their 7-game losing streak as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-0. Duncan but
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 7-6. Franklin Perez earned the third W of his season as San Diego beat the Athletics 5-2. Freddie Potter collected win number 3 this year, leading the Phillies past the Rockies 4-1. The Dodgers broke up their 7-game losing skid as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-1. The Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. Julio Ordonez got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Mets bested the Pirates 2-1. Jimmy Seals was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 4-2. He currently has the highest on-base percentage in the National League. Brian Alfonso collected win.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Manuel Pedroza earned his first victory of the season as the Astros defeated the Diamondbacks 3-2.
Inside the show. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. Pablo Abreu had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Rockies downed the Mets 5-2. The Milwaukee Brewers
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, Johnny Lopez got the W and now has 5 this year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Cardinals 4-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Brian Bravo got his 3rd win this season as the Diamondbacks took care of the Cardinals 3-2. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Diamondbacks are in first place in the NL West. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West, and the Braves are in second place in the NL East. The Brew Crew launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-6. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. Seth Romero earned the 3rd W of his season, helping San Diego pass the Mets 6-2. As of today, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East. In the standings, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. Kenny Starnes dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 12-4. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The Tampa Bay Rays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The win was their 7th in a row. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Oakland Athletics put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics are in last place in the AL West. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Phillies sit atop the NL East. The Washington Nationals totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-1. At the start of the day, the Orioles are atop the American League East Division, and the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Mariners
Wow. Check it.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Jack Boucher sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 3-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-1. The Phillies went deep 4 times as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-2. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-2. Alejandro Kirk drove home 3 runs as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 4-3.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, the Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-1.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West, Scott Fellows drove in 4, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 6-3. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. Matt Gelman got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 5-0. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. The Metropolitans racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-5. The St. Louis Cardinals finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-4. Dominic Maynard grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the Reds past the Braves 2-1. The Toronto Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. Grayson Rodriguez collected his first W this season as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 3-1. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 9-5. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-4. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. Ronnie Mauricio picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 4-1. The Royals earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Jack Boucher was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 5-4. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-0. Akira Takahashi won his first game of the season, leading Texas past San Francisco 2-1. The Atlanta Braves halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-1. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-4. Charlie Dyson, got his second W of the season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Nationals 3-1. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-1. The Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-6. The Cleveland Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. Marco Luciano launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 10-3. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-2. J.J. Goss collected win number 3 this year as the Mariners downed the A's 3-1. He is currently
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. In the standings, the Diamondbacks are leading the National League West, while the Padres are second in the division. The Colorado Rockies brought out the rooms in a 3
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Pedro Molina got his 3rd win this season, helping the Pirates push past the Giants 1-0. Cristobal Merced collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Mets past the Nationals 5-4. Andy Koch grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 10-3. Brusdar Graterol earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Cubs get by the Indians 3-1. Francisco Alvarez grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 4-2. Sam Carlson had his first victory of the year, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all.
Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Thomas Manuel got the win number 7 thus far, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 3-2. He currently has the most wins in the National League. The Padres right fielder, number 85, plated 3 runs on the day as the Padres took care of the Angels 6-5. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-1. Dana Farley collected win number 3 this year as the Giants took one from the Pirates 6-4. The Braves tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 11-10. Rico Valentine was out of his mind with 3 home runs and 7 driven in, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 8-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Adrian Urban earned his first victory of the season, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-9. The Minnesota Twins smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-6. Chuck McGregor got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Marlins to a victory over the Yankees 5-3. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-2. The Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-5. The Royals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 12-4. The A's put together 10 total hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-2. The Texas Rangers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 9-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the major.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-0. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. Jacob Amaya had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 4-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-7. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Giants.
Inside. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Johnny Lopez collected his 8th win overall as Arizona took one from Oakland 5-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Giants only allowed 2 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 6-0. Robbie Dupree earned the 3rd W of his season as the Rockies bested the Phillies 5-2. Kevin Enriquez was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-2. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Troy Chu collected win number 3 this year, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 3-2. The Rockies combined for 4 total home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 12-1. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 7-5. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they made short work of the Padres 6-0. Felipe
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 se les más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell it. Amen. Travis, where the drums at?
Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa crown, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta don't get up. Bang. Don't you see them? Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking?
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. By the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, ride the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid.
Inside the show. Here's your
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got 2 birds in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gotta listen. You better hear it. This is gotta listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is ups and downs. There is a long journey. There is a long journey.
If you ain't got heart to play, play. If you ain't got heart to play, play this, stay off the court. Rappers disintegrate.
I'm gonna recommend this.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. I got newfound vision, yeah. Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it for the benefits. Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, once had no control. Was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. That's how it goes when you don't
spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party, as if everybody's listening.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Starting out in the NL West, the Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they dismantled the Giants 10-0. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Padres held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-2. Ray Rios won his 4th game thus far, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 6-2. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 9-7. Wilson Brooks picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-4. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-2. Alvin McGill earned win number 7 this season, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees 5-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. Barry Castaneda got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Seattle Mariners 8-5. The Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling them friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your body's clean, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your black on body, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a big chaser. You got your black on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spend 70 on your Benz, huh? That ain't sure, that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one Facebook on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your black on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a paper chaser. You got your black on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. You got a trespass, John. You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That That's you with that shot calling click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' run up her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them take checks out, huh? You about to flip.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
I'm a B-boy, standing in my B-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. And still undisputed. It took the words right out my mouth to walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and I'm so confused. Now, excuse me, for example, I'm an inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 1-0. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base.
Gotta call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Gotta call for it if you got it. Going live, good is the show. Gotta call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. Heading into the day, the Dodgers sit in third place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-3. As of right now, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are second in the division. They're 15 games back. The San Francisco Giants stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. At the start of the day, the Giants sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are in third place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. The Nats broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-1.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 2-0. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Giants are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-3. As of right now, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-3. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. In the standings, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East, 9 games back, and the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, 18 games out of first. The Miami Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East division. They're 2 games back, while the Phillies are second in the division, 1 game out of first. Ken Bearden drove in 4 and had a home run, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 9-5. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East, 11 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. The Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-3. As of right now, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, 6 games up on second place, while the Reds are third in the division, 9 games back. In the standings, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in fourth place in the AL East, 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are second in the division, 18 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in first place in the American League East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Red Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Royals are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Chicago White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2. In the standings, the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are third in the division, 19 games out of first. The Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-1. As of today, the Astros sit in third place in the
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the major.
Got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams. Look at anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road. Cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Then a whole year passed. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, bit a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my feelings, yeah, I told ya. Both were pride, I got about 10 kids, about 10 knees, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, D's getting faded, hope getting faded. Eight, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents, they took care of me, made sure opinions were heard, cause it was scary. Bit of kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care.
Anything that the world has not seen was a dream. When I turned 19, chase my dreams.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Play ball. Three. Ball four. Take your base. Three. First base. Take your base. Ball four. Three.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Brian Pena. Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 35, Greg Curtis.
Let's play ball. Three. Ball four, take the base. Ball four, take the base. He's safe. Ball four. Ball four, take the base.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 9, Brian
Ball four, take the base.
Pena.
Take the base, ball four.
Keep you from just who you are. I know.
Inside the Show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. So now here is Garrett Middlebrook. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Miles Dudley comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Grounded to the right. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Ready now for Baltimore, Johnny Good. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. That brings up Xavier Edwards. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Cabbage gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. And now in the box, Trey Cabbage. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
The pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Brennan Davis. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a 6 RBI game. Can't wait to watch this guy hit. I'm hoping there are runners on to see if he can continue this clutch hitting.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over the first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Derek Lawrence. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
3-0 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Teams took to get where they are tonight. Next, here is Carlos Benitez. First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Julio Feliciano. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
In now, Rodney Manouche. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping up is Ferrar Encarnacion. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Smoke toward 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now here's the first offering. Lázaro Armenteros comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball that crowds in the bin, and it's 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Andy Koch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And it's fouled away. Good take there. close, but it's 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the... Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Scott Fellows, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Down and away, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Middlebrook is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Now into the box, Jack Herrera. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Miles Dudley. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Full count now, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So 1-2-3 go to Diamondbacks. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Garrett Middlebrook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. In now for the O's, Johnny Good. He flew out in his last AB. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a shot toward right center. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Xavier Edwards will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
One ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good takes his lead at third with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Derek Lawrence flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding in is Ramon Lopez. He bounced out last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Orioles strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in is Trey Cabbage. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And stepping in, Brennan Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman, number 3.
Next to dig in, Mackenzie James grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next up is Gerard Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here is Lázaro Armenteros looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1-1 the count now. Count is 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andy Koch. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty at that. They haven't haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Julio Feliciano stands in as he looks at ball one here.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in next, Rodney Manouche. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. To 2-1 now. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now. 3-2. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So next to bat will be Jack Boucher. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Middlebrook. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. 2-0. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Johnny Good, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
3-2, full count.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Full count still. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So next to hit is Derek.
That pitch and play right in his wheelhouse.
Comes set, the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Scott Fellows. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.